All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody.
But is the horse,
Um,
does Donkey have a illness too? Is he a little sick?
no, he's feeling great. In fact,
Sounds like he sounds like he's a little hoarse.
yeah, he's a little horse. He's a horse, all right. Um, as everybody knows, yesterday, if you were on 360 or you saw the recording, uh, Ash is coming on tonight. He's going to have a package of things to let us know about, which is pretty darn cool. Um, Wanted to give everybody a heads up to be there. If you can't be there, we will put it on YouTube. Okay, so don't worry about that. Everybody will get a chance to hear what's going on. Um, he's got a few questions that were asked by many, many people, so he'll come on and inform us of what's going on. I'm really happy over it. He's been planning it a couple days. He wanted to make sure with his staff that they're letting out what they want to let out. That's how you work, and it's good. I'm really stoked about it. O Connect, as he said, is ready. He had sent it on to double check and checking it twice, seeing if it's naughty or nice. Anyway, and then we'll get that released sometime next week, which is absolutely fantastic. And I believe this part of it will be the happen to maybe reboot and stuff like that or get rid of all that. But functions are going to be coming on, new features almost daily, weekly, monthly, which is so cool. And the more I learned about SaaS, which is SaaS, is anything that they upgrade or add to or whatever is automatically, you see it when you log in. I love that. I don't think people wrap their head around some people that, a lot of times you do an update, you have to download it or upload it, whatever you want to call it. And after you do it, I've done some uploads from Apple, and after you do it, just you don't like it, like something's not quite right, and then it kind of levels out. But with this, you log in, and whatever update was done, it's done. A little painting here, a pinstripe here, or a new function for O Connect or something like that will already automatically be there. That to me is fantastic. I believe because of the motto of the company, which has many mottos. Motto is let's build it the best, keep it the best, and stay ahead of the curve as far as technology. And if they can do that, which they will, we're gonna be untouchable. And like always, I believe obviously it will take a lot of people, many hundreds of thousands, I believe, and change their situations. And I've said this many times. In fact, I say it so much Chris makes fun of me, is not having to worry about money. That's my main thing. I'm not a money hungry person because I see where money could be a bad thing in the wrong hands. But looking at all the unpassive people that I've fallen in love with, really, big extended family, I think only good's going to come out of it. And I can't wait. I can't wait for all of you to fill up your pockets, take care of you, get the items that you only dreamt of, and then let's flow into the world with unbelievable blessings, and let's change the world. Let's flip this thing upside down. Let's help these kids and families that either don't have a house, and really really hurts me to the heart is when people go and they can't find enough to drink. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then when they do, the water they're drinking might kill them. I mean, come on. We're there's a lot of money floating around the world that we should be able to give water to people. Okay, let's get a start there. I think there's wells to be dug and taken care of to get water flowing. So get people enough water, and we'll move on. And there's no reason. Listen, when you're one individual that have the resources, you can only do a certain amount of things at a time. But when you're thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that have the resources. Man, we're gonna it's gonna blanket the world. I believe that. I believe it's going to flip it on its axis. Oh, sorry about that. So I can't wait for that to happen. Once again, there is a meeting tonight at 9 o'clock on Ron and Omino. Try to make it. We're using Ash's webinar. So there's plenty of room. There's no reason why you can't get in there. If you were asked to be on the panel, you should have sent in some questions that you might have had. It makes things run smoother. Okay. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not feeling real good, but I'll get prepared for that for darn sure. Let me turn it over to Chris and see what the mad adventurer has to say.
You know what, Marty? I was thinking back about 3 weeks ago. Marty had called me, and I had just gotten out of the hospital, and I was eating a hard-boiled egg, and some of the egg lodged in my throat. And if you know how bad it hurt to cough or sneeze, and all he could do was laugh, and it was kind of funny because then I kept laughing, I kept choking. I mean, I was choking at this moment. Next thing I know, I hear just a dial tone. He had hung up on me, and I'm like, I'm choking. And he called Robin, and Robin says, "Do you think he's okay?" And about 5 seconds ago, I was going to hang up on you. I'll see what he thinks of it. You are to go to bed, young man, right after this little live here. That's how much I care about you. I think we're both under the weather, to be honest here. But Marty said something. Well, first of all, let me do 2 special days. Today is Marty's 5th anniversary. Yeah, he don't want me to say it, but I will. 5 years of being the most hardcore, Onpassive, whatever you want to call that word, someone that cares. And look at him. He can't stand when I boast about him, but I will. 5 years of helping people out. 5 years of completely giving him 100% of his life to Onpassive, including in his family, with us. And I want to commend him for it, Marty. Thank you very much. Without you, I might not be here, to be honest with you. You know, I was immediately drawn to you and a lot of things. I told you reminded me a lot of my dad, how you talked about things, and you've never let it go. He's never been negative toward Onpassive, not 1 ounce. I give him all that credit. Where other people have been negative, and I give him a lot of stuff for that. But I'm going to put someone above him today because it's my beautiful sister's birthday, Ivy Mix. Ivy Mix, happy birthday today. I'm going to say happy birthday to you. I will sing to you later because Minnow likes putting out the birthdays, 3 weeks in advance, and I wait right to the day. So Minnow, if you're on here, Ivy, if you're on here, happy birthday from the both of us. Now let's jump right into Onpassive. Big meeting tonight. Yesterday, 360 blew me away, and I'm glad I was so late because they kept it going, and Marty said Ash is coming, which, of course, made my day. We had fun again. We had fun with Ash. You can see that the guy's got a sense of humor. Sometimes we got to be a little bit careful because we become guys, and then Marty starts calling me Bad Ronald, and we have fun. But just to show you, as he was talking business, but he was also having fun with us, you can see that his mind was set on his phone because the tech team were constantly telling him what's going on. He was asking him what we can say, what I can't say. And then what does he do? Minnow, Ron, Minnow, tomorrow we're going to have some questions. Let's get that going right now. And we did. So I want to thank Ron. I want to thank Manu, Julie Wen for putting out the questionnaire. Always. I also want to thank Janet Butler, Daryl Cook, Dan Street, and Peter Shore for writing the notes from the 360. You did really fast. I don't know how they do it so fast, but Ash was talking about how the professor, his new professor, his old professor, is really good at taking notes, and he was comparing it to our geniuses there. So we do appreciate that. So now what I want to touch on is something Marty said, and I do. I never make fun of him. I love that he says the fear of money, okay? Whether either you have it or you don't have it. Most people don't have the money that they want to have. knowing the fact that you're going to have a debit. Now, listen, I'm going to put this in a different perspective, and it's Chris Johnson's spin. Marty's got a spin. I got my spin. Red, Julie, Rob, we all got our different spins. Now, this is the way I look at it. Imagine you got a debit card in your wallet, in your real wallet, you know, the one that you carry around. I don't know where mine's at somewhere. And you went shopping that day. You went grocery shopping. And you bought your groceries. Then you decided to go fill up your car with gas, and you used it to fill up your car with gas. And then you seen maybe a bunch of people standing in a corner, and it was raining and cold, and you decided to call up a restaurant next to you and say, listen, can you send over all this hot coffee, some hot food to these people in the corner? Here's my card. You see what I'm saying? When that debit card actually comes in, I'm real excited about the debit card. I use my debit card to fill up this bus when I'm driving around, which is kind of nice, you know. But, and this is what I'm saying. Imagine having a card that's going to be constantly earning income for you, right? And you're going to be able to do all those things. And you're going to go back to, you're going to think about Marty DeGarmo on this all the time is, I never want to have to worry about money. Okay. Now, a lot of you might use your debit card or your credit card thinking, oh boy, I hope I didn't go over, you know, what I spent it. Here's the great thing. This is going to be like a prepaid, constantly cash in there. Now, it isn't going to be like that the first day you get it, but it'll take a little time to build up. But once it does, it's going to feel, well, you're going to know what free money actually feels like. You're going to know it's like going to the grocery store, any store you want. Ladies, you're going to go purse shopping and shoe shopping. I know it. I know ladies. They love those high heels and stilettos. They love the flats. They love those, what do they call purses? Burgundinis. I don't know what they're called. There's all kind of names for them. And you're going to go have fun with that. Now think about that. Right now, there's a whole bunch of women on here, my sisters, I call them. And most of you probably love purses, clothes shopping, or shoe shopping. I'm going to say it's a gimme for most of them. And imagine it'd be like, you know, you're married and you said, honey, can I have the credit card? I'm going shopping. What's your husband going to say? Heck no. Ain't going to happen. You pull out your little card, say, it's okay, honey. I got my Onpassive card. We're okay. Same with you guys. When you want to go, listen, and this is a secret. I don't want to tell it out. When guys go to the hardware store, we drool when we see tools. Oh my God, saws, blades, wrenches. Oh, I got to have that new. I got to have this. We're like the same way with you about you girls with your shoes and purses, but with tools. And then you don't have to worry. You can't tell your wife's going to say, don't you take that credit card, honey. I know what you're going to do. And then you pull out your little Onpassive card and say, it's okay, honey. I got it covered. And this is something just to get you more excited about it because, yes, to some, this is taking a lifetime. And I discussed yesterday about, if Ash gave into the pressures of just doing it to make people happy, it wouldn't work out too good. I can promise you that. I've witnessed many things in my life that people did things just to make someone happy, including relationships, and it just does not work out. Ash is taking his time. He's doing it. He's taking his time. So you do have a credit card that's unlimited. Remember, everything in Onpassive that he designed or is doing is unlimited. That was the one word that really caught my attention in the beginning is unlimited. There's no cap. A lot of companies, they want to put oh no, you made your $100 for the day. You're done. Ash Mufareh said, no. Listen, Onpassive has to be different. It has to be unique. It has to be the first of everything. The first of everything. And it cannot be the same as everything. Where some of our products, Zoom to O Connect. But guess what? When you get into O Connect, what are you looking at? You're looking at something brand new, unique. It's got more bells and whistles on it than my first boat ever had. And it's going to be one fun vehicle to drive around. Oh, Connect! I really can't wait for the new thing to come out. I'm still excited about the old one we get to play with every day, so it's a lot of fun. But just put that in the back of your mind, ladies and gentlemen, that it's going to solve many arguments in your household about when your wife goes shopping or when your husband goes shopping. I guarantee it, because both of you are going to have your own little card. And you can go have a little bit of fun. And this is what Ash Mufareh designed this company for. Not that you go out and build your life up with monetary things. That's part of it. He wants you to go have fun and fill your tank. But again, remember that when you're out eating some food and you might see a whole restaurant. I talked about it yesterday. There's people out there who can't even get into that restaurant. I should have said that yesterday. I talked about the single mom or single dad. Not always, even the regular parents who are, they get their kid a meal. They want to take them out to dinner, and they have to split the food because they want to take their kids out. They just don't have enough money to get it all. And I believe it or not, that breaks my heart. Even though a lot of people do it that way, because that's how they do it. I just think that everyone should have a full plate in front of them when they go out to dinner or they go out to a restaurant. Make sure you help people out with that, please. I would never tell you what to do, but I can always advise, say, man, the greatest thing you could do is give to people, help them out. Start with your family first and then go global. How you like that one? Start with your family first and then go global. And then to knowing like Marty's just talking about the water, and I'm all over the place again. You see this? I literally drive a mile down the road, and they got a lot of dollar stores in Florida, and I bought a whole bunch of water. So I got Flint, Michigan. I cover Michigan. Flint, Michigan, the biggest water disaster ever, and they still don't have clean water. Why? Because nobody gives a rat's ass about people anymore. Onpassive cares about people. Now, you see this little bottle of water? You could get bottled water like crazy. You could get it anywhere. You could ship bottled water anywhere in the world. Anywhere. Now, a lot of people jumped in to help Flint out when they had their water crisis, and they still have it, and we still ship water over there. But imagine worldwide to those little villages, and I like talking about the villages. I like talking about the orphanages because they're there. They've always been there. Do they get the help that they need? No. They actually go on by. This guy called him, yeah, man, I'd like to send a case of water over there. You imagine, oh, bless, an example. I'm going to use an example again. We have 1 million founders. We're going to use that as a hypothetical example. And 1 million founders decided to send, each founder decided to send $100,000 worth of water bottles to somewhere in Africa where Dr. Benny is helping, where Ivy Mix is helping. And God, everywhere. Seeds Academy. Can you imagine how much water, how fast we can get those to those individuals? And that's not even doing an Bless project. That's each individual saying, listen, I'd like to donate $100,000. Now, you'll all be making this money in the future. I'm talking about the future. Don't donate $100,000 in the first day we go viral. Okay? Wait a little bit. Let it go. And this is how we're going to change the world. Ash Mufareh said it a few times yesterday, if I remember right. We are about to change the world. You just don't really know. He's got things that'll twist and bend your mind. You're like, no way. Oh, my God. And he's including us in it. That's the cool thing about Ash Mufareh. Ash Mufareh includes as many people as he can that wants to. He knows his furniture, we'll say. He knows his dedicated individuals. And he wants to help change their lives. And that's what Onpassive is going to do. And he keeps telling us that. He keeps reminding us that we're about to change the world. Now, tonight, no idea. I just know that he wants to be an open book. We're going to have some questions out there, and we're going to let him talk. We're not going to, and I want to tell you this, don't make it, if you do get the opportunity to send a question or ask a question, make it a good question. Don't make it some that I don't hear. I'm going to give you an example. Hey, Ash, I didn't get my O Connect yet. Don't ask him that. We're taking care of that, and that's all gonna. Once the new one O Connect comes in, that's gonna fix all that stuff. But keep him legit questions. He wants smart, legit questions. Just remember that. All right, Marty. I probably rambling on too much. I know you're sick. You got to go to bed. Happy birthday to all the people. We're gonna pray for all you. Throw a prayer in for Dawn. She hurt her hand a little bit today. And no, Marty did not try to bite her. She just got a burn a little there. Give her some prayers. Pray for Marty. Pray for Ash. Pray for Robin. Pray for Harold. Pray for everyone that I've talked about in the last 6 months that need prayers. Keep it up. And remember, guys, pretty soon that little card's going to come out. I don't know when. Just my opinion. And there's going to be less arguments in your house when it comes to buying things. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Thank you very much. That was fantastic. Hey, everybody, remember, first thing is happy birthday, Ivy. Ivy's done a lot of things for herself and for other people in this last year, like amazing. And I'm going to wish her a happy birthday and anybody else's birthday that might be going on today. Um, remember, the really cool thing about this, Ash, like like a few other people online, always wanted to bring people with him. He was successful. He wanted other people to be successful. Now, obviously, anybody that introduced Ash to a business and he fell in their team, they did well. Okay, don't kid yourself. But he built something where he could take everybody with him. That is amazing. He built something that we all go on the magic carpet ride. All of us. All of us. And you need to wrap your head around that the best you can. And if you think you know, you don't. This is massive. Tonight he's going to open up a little gift with a few nuggets in it. We definitely want to be there. A lot of questions were asked. I put them together so that because a lot of the questions are redundant, right? And it'll save time if he knows, and then he can tell us, uh, keep it flowing. Now, the only thing I do suggest, ask whatever you want. That's what he wants, but think about what you're asking. If it's in a personal thing, this is going live to everybody, and we have enough negative people out there trying to bash us. Just think before you ask. And that's not a place to say, will you come to my webinar? Will you come to my birthday? Will you come meet me here and all that? Please hold back on that. That can be done behind the scenes. Let him flow because Mr. Mufareh will blow, he will excite us without us trying to push it. There's no reason to push it. Mr. Mufareh is fantastic on his own. When he's going, he's going. And believe it or not, I love the idea. I know some people think, oh, I want to prod and get him to say something. I am totally the opposite. I don't want to talk him into saying something that later on would bite him or the company. It's just not worth it. If it's going to happen anyway, why bring it out? And when he brings something out like that, what happens? People hear a date, and there's nothing more important in their lives than hitting that date that hour. We don't even put that on ourselves, but yet we'll put it on the Ashley Farah, who's building this conglomerate that is massive. And like I said, it's too big to think small. So let go of that, but also be open minded and realize what we're part of. It's so much bigger than we can imagine. We're about to find out. He's going to open up a couple of gifts tonight, and we're going to hear it. There was a lot of questions submitted. Well, he's going to have them, and we'll have a lot of fun. If you're on the panel, if you're invited to the panel, turn on your camera, please. That's why you're on the camera. That's why you're on the panel. The main thing is he'll ask if he wants to ask something. Let's just let it flow. Let's have fun tonight. Trust me, he said it yesterday. When he's with us, that's his most fun. Like Chris said, we started to go to a bunch of young guys, and you can see it happening. Bad Ronald says something, and then the blue pill, and then or the building standing tall. I mean, come on. And it's good to know that our CAO is not a robot. He's funny. He's got a great sense of humor. He's got a big heart.
All right, I'm cutting you off, Mr. Sick.
Yeah.
You listen to me.
I'm not going to make
one more
it.
thing. I was just reminded by someone, Minnow Ron, that we are also, and we'll post this separately. A lot of people, the trim link doesn't work for them for some reason. We will put the long link also in the update section.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
Put it in the update with the long link. It'll be a hyperlink that says click here, but it'll be the long link.
John Barilla.
In the update.
Happy 5 years to John Barilla too, John. Came in when Marty came in.
Same day as me, John. Roger Rabbit.
I think we're good, Marty. I want you to go get some sleep.
Yeah, I know. I just can't talk about stuff.
The lawnmower's coming out. I might be doing some cutting grass here.
Chris is cutting grass. Now, see, he can do it on all fours, and then the other guy can. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll see you guys, ladies. Thank you. Let's have fun tonight. Let's all be
Lisa
there.
McBride. It'll be in the update section.
In the update section. People have asked about that. I'll do that right now.
Co-founders.
Yes, it will definitely be in the update section. It'll be the long link, and let's go have fun. Look, you can bring. Let's get everybody there.
9 o'clock.
Let's get everybody there.
Guys,
do me a favor, everybody watching this. Do not push the link out or the video of this until it's been checked out.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be on 20 channels. So just give us a chance.
Here's my warning. Listen, every week we ask people not to do that. Right? And someone does it. I'm going to tell you right now that this is the last time I'm warning you, the individual I'm talking to. I will post some strings to get you in a little bit of hot water there. Do not share on your channel to get everyone to look at your channel what we're showing tonight, because there might be some things Ash might say, let's not. Let's just keep this in our connect. So please remember that. I'm only asking you, please don't make me tell you. You won't like me. I can be very Marty-ish sometimes, you know. Marty-ish.
Freaking Marty-ish. I'm the nicest guy in the company.
The new word, Marty-ish.
Anyway, we'll see you all. And thank you for being here. See you at 9 o'clock.